Let me take off my glasses so I can get a good look at you. We are fired up that you're here. If you are logged on, you're chatting, let us know where you are watching from. Hey, how you are connected with us, who you're cheering on tonight. Because listen, we haven't even started yet, and we are already successful just by you being here, just by you signing up. Keep bidding. The silent auction is going to be open till past the event. We've got a full slate ahead. We've got great videos for you. We're going to feature some of our amazing students for you. This night is exciting. So I hope you're ready, because I am absolutely ready, and I'm fired up for fundraising tonight. We are doing this for Invictus Academy of Tampa Bay. We are rewriting the story of 2020 of success and significance. We're doing this, and we're doing it together. Full house here tonight. Everybody's sitting on the front row. I'm going to be right back in just a minute. For now, get yourselves ready. Go ahead and get yourselves fueled up. Get your phone fully charged and turned on. Look around the house and make sure there is no e-learning happening. This Wi-Fi is yours tonight. Tonight's the Wi-Fi for Invictus. We're here to have fun. We're here to raise money. Thank you for being here. I'll be right back. But for now, get yourselves ready, and I'll see you soon. Hello, everybody. Benjamin Farrell here. I am so excited that you've decided to join us here on this Thursday night for Pointing to Greatness, an amazing fundraiser for Invictus Academy of Tampa Bay. I am so thrilled to be here. I will be, of course, one of your hosts this evening. I'm going to be helping you with tonight's live auction. But most importantly for tonight, I'm the proud father of a student, Mr. Adam Farrell, a super happy student there at Invictus Academy. And when people said, listen, why are you packing your bags and moving to Florida in the middle of the pandemic? Well, this is why. And you're going to see why here in just a second as you learn more about Invictus Academy. I want to thank all of the sponsors who stepped up, who said yes for our request, yes to invest in this school. They would not be denied. They see the greatness within. They know the difference we are making, and they generously gave. So I'm going to recognize all of those a little bit later tonight. They're right here on our website. And for all the sponsors, a sincere and heartfelt gratitude from all of us to all of you. And we have a lot of people watching tonight. So tonight, as you look at the silent auction and you see those sponsors, I want you to visit them online and give them a 5-star review and tell them thank you for supporting Invictus. I want you to do business with them and let them know that their generosity is noticed, it's recognized, and it is valued. So we so appreciate them helping us in 2020. Look, you're going to hear a lot about Invictus, and I can't wait to get started. And so tonight, we've got silent auction, what's going to close a little bit later, an amazing live auction. We're going to have a chance to all give together. But without further ado, I'm going to get right down to the program, because everyone now has the perfect and front row seat wherever you are. So if you're at home watching, lean in, turn up the volume, and allow yourself tonight to be inspired. Allow yourself to be open to hear the messages from our students and our staff and our families. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm going straight to our great friend, Maddie, and Maddie's a co-director of the school, and let's hear from her right now.
Good evening, and thank you so much to everyone who is joining us, not only tonight, but who has supported us and shared our event, who have promoted our school, who have supported our school for the past few months and even the past year. Your continued efforts do not go unnoticed, and we are so extremely grateful for your support. I don't think any of us realized that we were going to be able to host a fundraiser in such an unprecedented year. And the fact that so many people showed up and worked tirelessly to make this possible is huge. And I thank you so much. And I know that it wasn't always easy. And the fact that we're all here tonight is an incredible accomplishment. And I'm so proud to call all of you family and be a part of Invictus Academy Tampa Bay. So thank you all so much. I'm excited to see what happens here tonight, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart. And have a happy holiday.
Thank you so much, Maddie. As we move forward here, I just want to recognize our next speaker here, Dr. Dana. Dana, the founder of our school. You hear a lot of people say, boy, wouldn't it be nice if this existed? Wouldn't it be nice if they did something? Wouldn't it be nice if there was a place where non-speaking students could be heard and valued and could have their voices heard? They could learn the curriculum that they are yearning to learn. Well, a lot of people talk about it, and then someone did it. And that is our very own Dana. We are so excited. Let's hear from her right now, the founder of Invictus Academy.
I am Dana Johnson, founder of Invictus Academy Tampa Bay. I'm an occupational therapist, and I have a private clinic, Interplay Therapy Center. Invictus Academy is a school, a private school for individuals who have sensory and motor differences and who have a difficult time with communication. So they may be non-speaking or unreliably speaking, and we provide a way for them to communicate reliably and to show us what they know. So the brain-body disconnect is pretty much what it says, is a disconnect between the brain and the body. So we, with Presuming Competence, know that our students understand everything, and that it is that disconnect or excess noise that happens between the brain and the body, and so the resulting movements that they do, whether it's a simple movement or more complex movement, isn't necessarily what they want. The outcome is not what they were looking for. And so what we do is we support the brain-body connection by working with purposeful movement and practice and engaging the students in purposeful motor activities all throughout the day so that they can build those connections between the brain and the body. A communication and regulation partner is someone that works with the students with spelling to communicate. A CRP is trained by one of our communication specialists, and they work with the student so that the teachers and support staff will know what they do know after taking a lesson or engaging in the content. And they also not only provide a method of communication, but they also support regulation. So many of our students who really do demonstrate some significant sensory motor differences rely on their CRP for that co-regulation, which is essential. So to presume competence, that means that as a school, we presume that our students have the ability to learn, that they can understand, and that they do want to learn. So we are constantly or consistently providing them with age-appropriate content so that they will be able to learn just like any other student would in a public school system, and then take that information and build upon to reach their goals. I started the school because I had a number of families that had come to me as a clinician and just said, you know, I'm really struggling with our school for my child. And in the back of my mind, I had always wanted to start a school, but just didn't think it would happen that quickly. Obviously, it was never just me. There's always been amazing support people, and now at Invictus, amazing staff that make this work for not only our students, but our families in the community as well. Our goal is for them to be able to graduate and to receive their diploma for higher education, if that is their goal. And then secondly, I feel that it is support for the families, just in terms of building those relationships among families. Community is huge within our school, and I feel that the more support that's out there for families, the happier everyone is. They feel engaged, they feel understood, both for the parents and their kids.
Hi, my name is Tracy Latanzi, and I'm from Orlando, Florida, and my son is a junior here at Invictus, and he started about a year ago.
My name is Heidi Farrell, and I have a student at Invictus Academy Tampa Bay, and his name is Adam. He's 20 years old, and he is a junior in high school.
Benjamin is doing so well right now. He has so much more confidence. His posture is better. He's happier. He's able to do even more things. I mean, we still have a long way to go. I definitely know that, but he is so happy here because he has friends, and he has friends that are just like him, and they can relate to each other, and they communicate on the letterboards with the teachers and with each other, and I mean, what's better than that?
The amount of stimming and meltdowns and poor sleeping. I'm not saying this is a guarantee for everyone, but because he's interacting on a daily basis with, and has friends and has inspiring conversations with other students and with the teachers, has intellectual stimulation from the coursework, he comes home relaxed, sits on the couch. We're not bouncing off the walls anymore. He's more regulated. I know that they do purposeful movement in all of their classes and have PE every day. So I really think it's due to being involved, personally interacting with people, all the spellers and the teachers, that has made the biggest difference.
You know, a lot of schools for kids with autism, obviously they love the kids and they're caring, and they have different ways of doing things, but Invictus does things unlike other schools. They teach the kids how to communicate with a letterboard. And so if your child never spoke or spoke sort of unreliably, kind of nonsensically, they are able to find a way through that with the letterboard to allow the student to communicate. And then with that, they have a complete curriculum, a complete high school curriculum with, you know, algebra and English and history and physiology, and you can't get that in other schools. And now my son is working towards a real high school diploma in a real school, and that has been a dream of his. And so this school is meeting his dreams.
Our staff has a lot of freedoms when it comes to the ways that they teach, which I think is really important because everyone has something unique from their past to bring to the table. Of course, we have those foundational things like the Florida State standards and buying curriculum that will, you know, capture all of that, but then we just let our staff bring in their own personalities and incorporate not only just standing in front of the class and teaching, but getting excited about what they're teaching and incorporating that motor side of it. So, you know, getting out of our seats and being able to see what we're learning about. And the best part is that we're a community here, so we can have these community events through. We just had our first Student Government Association, and you know, our elementary is talking about having a food drive. Our middle school wants to host a health week. Like, we're able to offer all of these things that our students were never, you know, offered within any other school setting. I didn't really understand or see how fortunate I was to get the education that I did, you know, because I have my speech. And I think that if you have an experience that's similar to mine, you don't realize how fortunate you are, and that giving the opportunity for our students to get the education that they deserve and get the access to communication that they deserve is monumental. And our school, even though we say we're in this like little safe space here, our students are moving way outside of the walls here. It's revolutionary what they're doing and what they're capable of and able to advocate. But it starts small. It starts at, you know, 10 kids in a church auditorium, and now we have different classrooms, but we're busting at the seams as well. And we're going to continue to grow. I mean, we have inquiries every single day, and we want to be able to offer everyone to come to Invictus because we know how magical and life-changing it could be. So your donation could go towards us being able to grow.
Invictus Academy is a school that has been created and designed for a certain group of students who are either non-speaking or minimally speaking. The teachers have all been trained and certified in a communication tool that allows these students to communicate, which in turn, of course, allows them to learn, which allows them to express themselves. And for many of these students, it's the first time in their lives that they've had this opportunity to do so.
What's different from our school than all the others, they're using a letterboard for communication. This school quite literally gives our students a voice. It opens up relationships and communication pathways for them to be able to advocate for themselves, their doctor appointments, what they want for breakfast, everything. It gives them their voice, so it changes lives.
You're one of 4 schools in the world that do what we do, and we're unique that we are K through 12.
Invictus Academy is the only school that was right for our child. Before Invictus, we didn't know how much he had to say. And now we're able to see that he's got a lot to say, and he's finally able to start learning how to do that. Our kids in the community aren't seen as competent. They may be looked upon as less than or not understanding what's going on in their environment, when in fact they know. One of the great things about Invictus is that everyone presumes competence, and to me that is the most important thing about the school.
To presume competence in a child isn't just to say, well, I think they know. Presuming competence in a child is knowing that they know and treating them and speaking to them and interacting with them as if you would speak to their typical peer. That's probably the biggest benefit for Gabriel, that he feels heard, he feels loved here.
For a person who has a great challenge in communicating with the world, when they have a full day of enrichment, a full day of learning, a full day with friends, right, a full day of just expressing themselves fully, when they get home, there's no more ambient stress or anxiety. I mean, there is relief.
It's in a completely different dynamic when it comes to education, because there's multimodal and multidimensional, where we incorporate not only education but access to communication and a side of like occupational therapy.
The students here require support with their motor skills as well as sensory processing, and so we work to help them build those motor skills, make those connections between their brain and their body, and to be able to work on regulation in the classroom and in the community, so that they're able to engage in their education. We do purposeful motor sessions, working on building those connections, as well as working on handwriting, and even support during lunch to work on self-feeding and being able to use those fine motor skills to become more independent in their day-to-day.
My son did not communicate with the world until he was 15 years of age. And after 15 years of waiting, at the end of his first day, he spelled, "All of my dreams came true today." He told my wife, "Thank you for never giving up on me."
It was as if he had been waiting all those years to demonstrate his intellect and his passion. I just can't imagine being trapped. Trapped. And as a parent, nothing was the same after that day.
If you're watching this video, whether you have a child you're considering to going to Invictus or not, and you are wondering, why should I invest money in this school? I want to tell you that there are an entire segment of students out there that have no other way of communicating and learning without this particular setup. I mean, this is the answer to them learning. There may be a family right now that is at the end of their rope. They just don't know where they're going to send their child. They don't even know if it's going to be possible for their child to get a proper and real education, or to have real friends, or to be in a community of friends and family that are going to be there for them. But if you invest in Invictus Academy, you are investing in these families, you are investing in these students, and you're investing in these teachers.
Our student-to-teacher ratio is so low that in order for us to grow as an organization, to open our doors to more children, we have to be able to cover costs up and above what tuition costs. Fundraising, it's essential. It's essential for us as an organization. Every penny counts. Every penny makes a difference, and it really does. Our main goals are to ensure that our staff is well taken care of. And that goes from salary to benefits to further training. This job of being a teacher assistant, or a paraprofessional here at Invictus Academy is a very difficult job. If the people who were here didn't love their jobs, they wouldn't be here, because we don't at this time even come close to what the national average would be for employment of teachers and para staff. These are the people doing the work every day. When your child comes home and they're smiling and they're ready to spell and they want to tell you about their day, it's not because of anything that I've done, it's because of what the teachers and the teacher's assistant and our communication specialists do. The fundraising aspect for teacher retention and teacher development is huge. It's monumental. And the big dream is to have a home of our own, a home that we can grow in, a home that will be here long after we have all come and gone, that will stand, that will mean something and stand for something as the beginning of a movement where every child in the world who's not speaking or unreliably speaking, they know they ever need a place to go, they can come here and we'll still be here. And although the church we're at currently is lovely, we cannot expand here. We are relegated to the space that we rent. And so that means that our student count has to stay where it is. If you know or love somebody with autism, you want to donate to this school. The children who are going to school here are advocating for your child halfway around the world. They are advocating for your child to have an education. They are advocating for your child to have choice in communication, to have access to communication, as every child should. And with the growth of this school, so will change the way we view autism, the way people with autism are treated, are educated. This school, I believe in my heart, is a beacon of hope for every non-speaking, minimally speaking, and unreliably speaking person in the world. And it's my hope that it's always here for any child that needs it.
Thank you everyone so much for your support, and happy holidays.
Thank you so very much.
Any and all support is appreciated so much by the staff, the families, and most of all the students. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We really appreciate your donations.
With your help, we are opening doors and changing lives. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for your support, and just know that we all appreciate you.
Thank you for loving and supporting our students just as much as we do. We're very thankful.
Thank you for helping us teach age-appropriate curriculum to all of our students and give each and every one of them a voice. We love and appreciate you all so much.
Thank you so much for your donations. We really appreciate you all.
Thank you so much to all of our amazing donors. You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys so much for your donations. It means so much to us. We love you.
Thank you everyone for all the donations.
A big thank you to everybody who has supported Invictus Academy, the students and the teachers. We appreciate your support and we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your donations, you being here tonight, your constant support, all your likes and shares, and for becoming part of our family. I really can't say how much it means to the staff and students, you being here and contributing on this wonderful evening. Thank you.